Yeah. Today we're talking about vision. Today we are talking about vision, my friends, and why vision is important. You see, every great leader, every person who has made impact on this thing that we call Earth has had a vision. They've had an idea of how they wanted their life to be, the people that they wanted to impact, or the even the things that they wanted to do in their lives. So vision is important. We know that. And I thought today would be a good opportunity to tell you guys about how I craft my vision or how I make my vision tangible. For the longest time, I've wanted to travel. The first time I traveled outside of the country was in 2009, right before my graduation, and I was blown away by the experience. Like, I was completely thrown into another culture. I didn't speak the language, it was so foreign. Backpacking through this entire country of Costa Rica for 14 days by myself. And it was the most incredible, exhilarating experience ever. And I decided at that point that everything that I did on from there, like, was going to essentially, whatever I created or I did, it was going to help me travel more. I was going to create things that lifestyle around this idea of being able to travel. And that's cool and all, but how do you make that tangible? How do it's great to have vision, it's great to have a goal, but if you don't focus on that goal, if you don't have a roadmap to get to that goal and that vision, then it's meaningless. So one of the things that has helped me tremendously is something that's called a vision book or a vision board. And I have an example here I'll show you guys. This is my vision book. This is a picture of Dubai. I think that's Dubai. That's Easter Island. Um, you got this is South America with some do it big quotes. This is Guatemala. Essentially, I look at this every single day when I wake up, and I visualize myself in these places. I visualize myself having these experiences and what it would feel like. And this has been one of the most incredible, and I think, I wouldn't say easy, but the best ways to keep my vision and my goals at the forefront. And I've had these things manifest into my life as a result of having them in the book. I can think of two occasions. One was Nicaragua, and the other one was Ibiza. So I had these pictures cut out of these places that I wanted to see, and lo and behold, a couple years later, I ended up actually visiting these same places, and almost to a T, you could like snap a picture of the exact moment in time where I was at in these places and put it side by side with the photos that I had in my vision book, and you wouldn't be able to tell them apart. And this works because you essentially, once you create it, you don't just throw it away, you put it behind you. So every morning that you come into your office, you can see it. You put it in a vision book. So every morning you wake up, you go through that book, or you write it down in a journal. The thing that it does is it makes it tangible, and it makes your subconscious mind start to create ways to make this goal or this dream or this vision possible. Your mind starts going to work on ways that you can create this life or these things that you want to have in it. And it's incredibly powerful. And I know some of you guys are probably like, oh, that's just hodgepodge, I don't believe in that secret stuff. Well, I can tell you today, speaking from experience, from somebody who didn't think any of this stuff was, I thought it was a joke, right? Like, who cuts out pictures like a 3-year-old and glue them in a book? But from my experience, I can honestly tell you This is one of the most incredible and powerful ways to take your vision, visualize it on a daily basis, and then make it come to basically fruition. You know, so the takeaway is here is to not just have a vision, is to make your vision tangible, revisit it on a daily basis, and see how it impacts your life.